The Pacers win last night might have been the craziest game I've seen in my life. I mean, nothing will touch game 7 of the 2016 finals. Like, I don't think I'll see a better game than that in my basketball life. But last night, I didn't think the Pacers had any sort of chance after falling down 20 points. They also had a horrible first quarter, 32 to 15. They were missing open shots, they were turning it over. Donovan Mitchell was getting whatever he wanted. I mean, Mitchell didn't have like the best first quarter, but just overall, like the Cavs were just way more physical, and they came out with a lot of assertiveness, knowing that they had to win this game because if they go behind 2-0, well, they have to win 4 or 5, and that just doesn't seem very realistic. But then the second quarter comes in, and the Pacers bench really picked it up. I mean, they ended the first quarter very, very poorly, especially without Halliburton out there and Turner. I mean, there's no rim protection as well, so Mitchell was just driving. But then the second quarter comes in, and we start to see Pacer basketball of them knocking down shots, getting stops, of course, and just pushing the pace. TJ McConnell knocked down a couple of mid-range jumpers, 15 footers. And Benedict Mathurin deserves a lot of credit. I mean, he had 19 points in 20 minutes plus 8. I mean, he's not going to be talked about. Everyone's just going to talk about Halliburton because it's the media and they don't really watch the Pacers, which is kind of dumb because the Pacers are one of the more fun teams in basketball. Again, as a Knicks fan, I'm saying this. They beat us in the playoffs and they've gotten even better. But you just look at, I mean, really the unsung heroes, man. I mean, Aaron Neesmith, 23 points, 5 of 8 from three, was 4 of 6 in game one. He also gives you 3 blocks and a steal. And then Mathurin, who I just talked about. What about Miles Turner, though, man? It was a plus 15 in 35 minutes, 23 points. He stepped up big. Halliburton had 19 points, hit the game winner, had 9 boards, plus 11. Halliburton was terrific, but he didn't score a lot early on in this game. And that's why Turner was so valuable, too, because he just kept the Pacers within enough to still keep it a close game. And then Mathurin came in and just absolutely was on fire, getting to the basket at will. He was just getting whatever he wanted. They couldn't stop him. He's such an athletic young player. And then really outside of that, though, the bench was bad. Like this was not a good bench game for the Pacers. Thankfully, the starting five was terrific because they would not have won this game. But just you really got to give Mathurin a lot of credit because if the Pacers go on to win this series, which I feel very confident they are going to do that, we will look back at this as just Mathurin how big he was in game 2. And then also, I want to talk about Andrew Nemhard. 5 of 13, 0 4 from three, but he hit some timely mid ranges. He had 13 assists, looking like his brother out there, man, with 13 assists. 7 rebounds, plus 10, 13 points. Nemhard had a lot of open threes. He just didn't knock them down. I mean, it happens. But he was very aggressive looking for his shot, and he stayed poised despite the huge deficit. And to be on the road in Cleveland, which is really as hostile of an environment as it gets, like you got to give Nemhard credit. I still have nightmares about him going back against the Pacers in the playoffs last year, where he hit like a 35-foot step back three, didn't even touch the rim, just don't even think it hit the net. I still think about that shot to this day. And every time Nemhard shoots it, he took like a similar shot in this game too. I mean, Andrew Nemhard, man. I mean, he's Michael Jordan, but a really good game for him. Sometimes the ball's not going to go in, but it's also just the timely buckets that are huge. And then as well, Pascal Siakam, very quiet game for him. He only took 8 shots, 12 points, missed 2 free throws down the stretch. Now, thankfully, Neesmith was able to get a putback dunk. That was absolutely, that might have been like outside of Halliburton's three, like that was probably the biggest play of the game of him getting that. Like if he doesn't do that, they don't win this game. Like there's no question about it. The inbound steal was huge as well. Siakam needs to shoot more. I mean, how do you take 8 shots if you're Pascal Siakam? The Cavs don't have an answer for him. There's no one even close on their roster that can guard him one-on-one. It's just it's pretty laughable. So I'd like to see Siakam get to a spot more, especially down on the block, because he can shoot or pass off of that and get guys involved. As much as I respect the Pacers, they don't have a lot, and feel free to disagree because you guys know them more than I do, but they don't have like a lot of one-on-one guys, and I get one-on-one doesn't win championships, but like when a play breaks down, it just seems like they don't really have that guy to go to if it's not Halliburton. Siakam certainly can do that, but that's why it's so crucial for Siakam just in the half court to get the ball down in the post and go to work. I want to see the Pacers continue to force turnovers and run. I mean, that's when they're at their best. Hallie just has insane vision, whether it's an open corner three shooter, which they did a ton of in this game. I mean, of the 11 threes, how many were in the corner? If you guys really want to count that or let me know. I mean, it seemed like a lot of them were. And especially just getting out and then Halliburton downhill is incredible. And then he whips it to the corner to Neesmith or to whoever it may be, Obi Toppin or whatever. So yeah, that was fun to see. But I think the half court is going to be the thing for Indiana. Is the Cavs played such good defense there, and Indiana was turning it over. So I think in Game 3, that's going to be an adjustment. Is just getting Siakam going. Turner can post up too. I mean, it's not really his game. Turner likes to stretch the floor, run the pick and roll. But that's probably why, like my one knock of this game is I didn't think the Pacers looked the best in the half court, and the shots that they made were so timely too. I mean, 11 of 28. I mean, that's 39%. That's above in a great quarter, right? I mean, it did just enough to give you hope that Indiana can come back. But then the third quarter, they actually lost that, and the fourth quarter was one of the best quarters, do I say, in Indiana Pacer history. I mean, when I say it happened fast, like it felt like I was watching it, and then like 5 minutes later, it was over. I mean, it was just boom. And then all of a sudden, the Pacers are right there. And then now they're down 7 after a Strus three. And then here they are, of course, down, what was it, 2 points with the ball off of that miss. Halliburton gets it, and he doesn't drive to the basket. He's not thinking about the tie. No, he's thinking about the win. And he shoots that step back. And as soon as he went up and got into his shooting motion, I knew it was going in because Tyrese Halliburton is built for this moment. And he's a terrific player. As a Colts fan, we got Anthony Richardson, who, of course, has a lot of development to do. Caitlin Clark for the Fever, and now Halliburton for the Pacers. But I mean, this team is just building a lot of young stars, and it's fun. And I can't wait to see the Pacers and what they have in store for us the rest of the series and the rest of the playoffs. My Colts do need to get it going. We were horrible last year. We're making the city look bad. We're holding it back. The Fever made the playoffs with Caitlin Clark, who was the number one pick, and now the Pacers are doing this, man. I mean, Indiana, they were a team that really nobody talked about, which makes sense. I mean, nobody talks about the Colts as well, but this is a legit team. They're extremely dangerous. Nobody wants to play them, and I gave them a lot of credit after they beat my Knicks in the playoffs. And I know it's weird that I'm a Knicks and a Colts fan. Don't ask me why, but yeah, I mean, I think that Indiana legit can come out of the East. They made the conference finals last year, and they're a better team. So Boston would be extremely difficult. But to this point, we don't even know if it's going to be the Celtics, right? Like the Pacers are up 2-0. Why can't the Knicks go up 2-0? So I mean, a rematch would be crazy. That was a fun series too. If the Pacers can win just 2 of the next 4 games, they win the series. I think that's what's going to happen. I do think that the Pacers will win this in 6. To be honest with you, yeah, I think this is going to end in 16. I don't think this is going to go to 7. You better hope it doesn't go to 7, right? I mean, being up 2-0, but I just think the Pacers look like the better team. I think they want it more. They're healthier, and they're ready, man. They're ready for the moment. There's from now on, there's nothing that's going to be too bright for the Pacers after what they have done. They came back down 7 with a minute left against the Bucks to close out that series, and then tonight they do it against a 64-win team.